I have a large class, so I often have enrollment of close to 300. So I usually have between 44 and 48 teams of 5 to 6 students. And what I do is I have a folder for every team and I print off an attendance sheet. There's the honor code for attendance, so they stay in the same teams all semester, and their names are in the folder, and they check off on the folder if they're there, and I put their team assignments in their folder. I put their, tests to distribute in their folders, so they distribute them to each other, and things to be graded go back in the folders again, so I can keep track of, the assignments and know who gets the grades for each team test. So I grade 48 team assignments, which is not too terribly time consuming. And I do have a lecture assistant some semesters that helps grade the individual tests. But yeah, I mean, the logistics with respect to students coming in late, that can be challenging because it's an 8 a.m. class, and a lot of students have trouble getting up for 8 a.m. classes. And what I've had to do is I have a tardy penalty. So I have tests set aside where I write the tardy penalty on them, and the students have to take the tardy test, usually up at the front of the room where I have a table. But if there's a spare seat somewhere else, I'll sit them in it so they don't climb over people who are already working on their tests. And it may seem punitive, but if I don't give a tardy penalty, I might have 30 or 40 people showing up late, which is very disruptive to the rest of the class. With a large class, I can't get around to answering all the questions I need to get around. When they're doing team tests and team assignments, they're open book, open notes, and they can ask any questions they want of me or my lecture assistants, which are actually students taking our science pedagogy class, Bio 496. So they attend a seminar once a week where we talk about different aspects of active learning in particular, and then they actually attend class, and they don't do grading or any of the administrative work for the class, but they actually answer student questions. So these are students that have done well in the class and want to, keep up their learning and get more experience.